name is Vina. I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm a mom of one. My kid is almost 1.5 years old now. I'm a lawyer. I work in a law firm, and since the quarantine, I've been working from home and definitely spending more time with Owen, but also juggling it with work. And I found that it's harder to do self-care and self-love these days because while we're at home protecting ourselves and our physical health from the virus, it can definitely take a toll on our mental health. And so I would just like to share some tips that works for me in the framework of self-love and self-care. The essence of self-love and self-care for me is basically just being happy, like really happy within yourself. So the question is, how do you stay happy in times like this? So my first tips is to pray and to read the Bible. I found that being confined at home really opened my eyes to what really matters to me, like to my heart and soul. And a couple of weeks ago, I was really tired and I was bored, and I found that no amount of scrolling through Instagram or watching my favorite TV show on Netflix or whatever I did on my phone was working in terms of making me feel better and making me feel like less tired, less empty. But then I try to read the Bible and I talk to God through prayers, and that really helped me feel energized and nourished. And so I really recommend you guys to try it if you haven't already. There are a tons of Bible and daily devotional apps that you can download today to get yourself started. The second thing is to do what works for you. I feel like self-care has been a more popular topic these days, with people talking about how doing exercise or journaling or cooking or sewing has done them a great deal in keeping their minds and body healthy. I belong to the tiny group of people who have tried them all, but after a couple of days of having fun doing it, I felt bored and I abandoned it. And if you're like me, I just want to tell you that it's okay. Maybe we don't find therapy in just one activity. Maybe jumping from one thing to another is our thing. So I would recommend you to just, try what you want to try. If you feel like you want to move to another thing already, that's fine. Just enjoy the process while you're doing it. And just do what you feel works for you in the moment. The third thing is to pretty up. I found that getting ready with a proper going out outfit and a little bit of makeup helps me feel happier, even if all I'm gonna be doing is playing piggyback with Owen. So I shower every day. I put on some serum for my dry skin, and I do my brows and blush and maybe a little bit of eyeliner, and then I wear something cute and then maybe take a couple of pictures. I feel like that's something that I always had fun doing, and I recommend you guys to at least try. The fourth tips, which is more on the natural side, is to go out of the house to the extent that you can and get some sun. I feel like we are stuck at home all day. We look at our phones too much these days, and that can really be depressing with all the news and the social media. And I feel like getting some sun and enjoying the open air and looking at the pretty blue sky is a really good detox for that. And the last thing is to talk to your husband or your partner or other people in the house and help them to understand that you might need them to take care of the kids or help with house chores in a certain time of the day, so you could get away and do something that you need to do for yourself. It could be the things that we just talked about or other things that you feel works for you, uninterrupted, unless of course emergency. And also give them the opportunity to do the same. So you're not being selfish, but you are promoting self-love and self-care in the house. So just kind of like build that understanding and cooperation in the house, and hopefully could give you better harmony. So that's all. Hopefully some of the tips could be helpful to you all. I know that not everyone is the same, but I'm very happy to have this opportunity of talking about what works for me. So hopefully it will inspire you and help you to find what works for you too. Bye.